Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everybody is doing good. I am doing pretty good today. Pretty tired, but pretty good. And I hope everybody enjoys the stream. I decided to hop to a horror map, so we shall see what happens. And I'm unsure if this is actually working, but we shall see. Let's check YouTube, folks. Hello, Alec. Yes, it is working then. For a sec there, I was like, is the stream or not Alec? Sorry, I'm so used to them entering first. Hey, Kaylee, how's it going? My mistake. I am tired today, but I'm trooping forward like always. But welcome to the stream, Kylie, and hope you enjoy the stream. We are currently in a horror type of map. It's basically like a haunted housey map. I was curious to see some of them. So here we are. Oh, I hope things get a bit better than there, because I hate storms as well. I'm not a fan of thunder and lightning. Not only for the power outage issues, but also just for the noise. It's very noisy. Not something I'm a fan of. Hey, Alec. Hey, Jinx. Hey, Shade. Hey, Wolf Girl. And yeah, I have been gone a while, folks. Sorry about that. I've just been so busy. It's been hectic, but it's been good. And for those of you who just joined, we are currently in a horror map that I found. I was curious. It's called Screamworks. And I was like, ooh, horror map. Intriguing. Let's check this out. Currently, Glitchtrap apparently is having a blinking contest. I'm gonna break the avatar if I do that. And same here. I'm a bit scared of thunderstorms and such. So, the ones that we have for choices, folks, for places we can check out here, we have the back rooms, which will, knowing my fans, probably that'll be the choice. And then we have, let's see, we have Scream, and then we have Jason Voorhees. So we can either look at the Scream map, the Jason Voorhees, or the back rooms. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do it. As Glitchtrap walks past police car, I didn't do it. Here we go. Scream. Now there's no actual scare actors or anything. This is just a map for now, and I was just kind of curious as to what they have. Okay, so they have the classic, like, creepy stuff with the, like, what's your favorite scary movie? Oh, and then they have creepy dark hallway. I totally know what those are for in haunted houses. You have people jump out at you. Oh, heck yeah, that is awesome. And then we got person in a garage door. They need to be more careful. I don't know who you are or what happened to you, but something did. My reaction in some of these horror games, looking at creepy sites like this, and I'm like, I'm not quite sure what happened to you. Exit. Is this the real exit, or is this just... Oh, okay, then, so that's the end of the Scream haunted house, I guess. You know. Fairly short, that one. But hey. Yes, the non-carbonated is pretty good, yeah. Alright, I'm thinking we'll save the Backrooms one for last, because I am curious about the Jason Voorhees ones. We'll just, I mean, kind of appropriate to cut through the creepy woods to do this. That's always the best place to be when Jason Voorhees is involved, folks. If you ever are not safe and Jason Voorhees is near, respect this advice and listen to it. You need to run into the creepy dark woods. You'll totally be safe. Hey, Gamma. Oh, there's another one. Hello. And yeah, that would totally be Glitch Trap. Okay, so this is just basically, like, it looks like this one is kind of just fairly simplistic. It's literally just you walk through a creepy wooded area with a barn and stuff. Okay, that's kind of meh. Kind of meh. But the Backrooms one, that's the one I'm curious about. Yes, it is actually. That is why those eyes are there, and I love that. It's a creepy detail about Glitch Trap. I don't know, Glitch Trap in general is pretty creepy in the actual game. He's kind of got that, like, lingering presence that even when he's gone, you're wondering if he's still around, and that's what makes him creepy. Because a good creepy thing, you should, even if it disappears, you should be worried it's coming for you. That is hilarious. And hey, how's everybody doing, by the way? And it's alright, Alec. No worries. Alright, let's see. Do we need to press the button? Toggle barrier? Oh, that's... You can get in and out, but I have permissions here, because I gave myself them. Wait a minute. Something's up. Does the back and forth, like, wait. And yeah, Crystal, it has been a while. My apologies for taking so long with things, folks. I've just... Woo. Why did a caveman cutout spook me? A cutout of a caveman scared me. I'm questioning my courage. My courage levels have somehow dropped to 0 today. Christmas tree! I had to make the joke. Stop sign, oh no! Now this I like. This I like. This is nice. I've never seen the Backroom show, so I have no idea. Right? Why is there a Christmas tree? That's the part that's scaring me. That... Okay, so we have, like, this room, and this room. Oh, okay, so I do know a teeny bit about the Backroom show. So I'm assuming some of these are tied into characters because they're supposed to have scare actors here to spook you. And so it's probably to scare you is to have scare actors as the different... I believe it's called, like, duplicates or mimics. I forget. But yeah, I think that's probably why they're there, to be like, ooh. I'm describing this so well. Like, I'm very detailed with my descriptions of what they're doing. They'll go, ooh. And yeah, I know at least a little bit about the Backrooms because I had to do research years ago for Johnny. So that is why I know, like, a minuscule amount about it. Well, they are living happily together. They are happily married. And they have a beautiful house. And the wedding was amazing. And it was at the Pizzaplex. This is, I don't know why, but it's kind of fittingly weird seeing this version of Glitchtrap just like trape around the back rooms just chilling. Well, that's not weird at all. But yeah, there's supposed to be scare actors and people here, folks, but yeah, this is definitely interesting. This seems like one of the bigger ones, but I'm assuming that's because, like, you know, the whole horror of the backrooms is being lost and then randomly having entities pop out, so they probably just made it nice and big. And then there probably would be scare actors strewn about this place or just, you know, scattered about it. Going like bleh. In backrooms, creatures, avatars, I'm guessing. Ooh, exit sign. Not like that ever means anything here. And after doing enough research, anytime I see a exit sign in the back rooms, I'm either like, terrible things are going to happen down this direction, or been like, oh, that's a fake. That's a definite fake. There's only been one time in a backrooms level where the exit has been an exit, and I don't know why it was. Hey Rio, how's it going? We are currently traipsing through a weird interpretation of the backrooms that's, I'm guessing, based on the show, and there is no legit exit. I tried last time, folks, when I first was checking out this map, to exit the backrooms, like exit. It won't let me. It's like, we're sorry, but you're stuck here now. That's how this works. I should have been like, oh, cool. Yay. But yeah, there's I don't know what's going on here, but there's lots of stuff. And I'm assuming there is no way out. I am stuck here until I leave this map. Which we may do, maybe. Okay, wait, I went the same way again. And that is hilarious, Kaylee. That is hilarious. Oh, why not? A little too... I know some people find it a little dark or a little graphic, so some people don't... You know, some parents, I could see them not letting them play FNAF, which is fair in some ways. But I, as somebody who isn't a parent, I can't really, you know, judge. And that this whole hallway screams jump out at me. Not that I'm asking any entities or beings or things here to jump out at me. I'm merely saying it gives me the vibe of that's gonna happen. There's some weird paintings in here. I'm assuming they're related to the show. I'm assuming. Because this is based on the show, The Backrooms, which, I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see in a weird sort of way. Christmas tree. Okay, that is kind of spooky because that was not there before. The caveman cutout's back, guys. And it was not there when I went down this way. You know what, let's give you guys the same view as me so you guys can kind of see, and then we'll tilt it just a bit so I can kind of, you know, turn and speak with you guys. You can kind of observe the Okay, we're good. Smack, smack, smack. Okay, we're good. Whoa. Oh, I like this room. It's trippy how it kind of just like does this stair pattern everywhere. That's weird. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if he is gone, I am going to feel even more creeped out by him, and I'm keeping my view on him because, yeah, that's no. Me no likey. You guys are getting to see this like firsthand. Hey, Rebecca. Of course, the back rooms has rooms that lead nowhere. It's just how it goes. Yeah, like this place is huge. I mean, that's the back rooms, but yeah. Wait, we're back where we started. So parts of it do kind of loop. Okay. Okay. Is that a different room or just a weird window to nowhere? So, how is everybody doing, by the by? And yeah, I think we're pretty lost, folks. There is, Okay, so there's our caveman friend again. I only call him a friend because I don't want to anger it. He's a friend. Oh, geez. Lots of sugar. I know that feeling. And yeah, folks, I also have some news. I may be taking the week off this week. Because due to like a lot of work, commissions on and off Patreon, because I've been getting some commissions from other places as well, we may have a little break going on the channel for this week, but only for this week. So that's pretty much it for that type of stuff, news-wise. So that will possibly be happening. So I thought I should inform folks about that. Oh, heck yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome, Rio. And yeah, Rebecca, I hope you get better too. I know that depression can be hard, and I don't know exactly why you're feeling this way, but I hope things get better for you. And just remember that if it is something related to bullying or things, there is hope. And I know sometimes it seems tough, but there is hope out there. And just remember that all of us here on the channel support you. And yes, I switched to my normal avatar for the time being. But let's see if we can go to a different map, because this place is huge and I can't seem to find my way out. So I think it may be best to go to a different map because this has gotten pretty big. And, yeah, I don't know necessarily where I'm going at all. I know I'm going somewhere. Where? I am unsure. I just thought of something funny, folks, because I've heard people say this avatar looks like it's kind of from The Sims. All I can suddenly think of is, meanwhile, one of my Sims trying to navigate one of the massive, weird houses I built. Udar! Just like they do in the game, they're like calling up to you, being like, hello, person who made the map. Mine don't do it because there aren't doors they can find. Mine do it because they're like, hello, I've been wandering for an hour. Where is the bathroom or kitchen? It's 50 stories below in the basement. Don't worry, you'll find it. Huh. I'll have to look that up then, yeah. Let me copy that down. Let me see here. Copy and paste that into something. Because, yeah, I'm always happy to check out new YouTubers and such. Let me see, open the comments again so I can actually read what you folks are saying. Yeah, pretty much Shade the Sims being like, help me. Oh, I'm sorry, Rebecca. Big hugs for you. Big hugs for everybody. I wonder what other maps we can find here, folks. A mall? I am curious. I do not know what mall this is, but it's called Gary's Mall, and I'm assuming it's based on Gary's Mod. And yep, group hug. And that is fair. I like crazy characters as well, as you folks know. If they're, as the old saying, well, as the old phrase goes, nutty as a fruitcake, then I like the character a lot. I don't know what it is, but crazy people are just entertaining. Whoa, the lag is real. Come on, load, baby, load. You can do it. You can do it. Hopefully, inside out from the rain, it will be better. Whoa. Okay, now we're inside. It's at least a little better, folks. There's a coffee place. There's all sorts of stuff, but it is, good lord, it is laggy. We may need to change, because good lordy, it is laggy in here. I mean, it kind of is, but I can kind of see some things. I hope it's not too laggy on your folks' end. If it is, though, folks, please do let me know. And I know it's definitely too bright on your guys' end. Jeez, that was... Like, I'm sorry for blinding you, folks. That was not intentional. Oh, there is a poster for Street Sharks. That's an old TV show I used to watch. Old kid show, folks. That's... If you're ever wanting something interesting... from like back when I was a kid to watch, folks, Street Sharks. That's something I used to watch. For those of you wondering how old that makes me, very. And heck yeah, Street Sharks. Yay, people who know it. And yeah, I like for the FNAF stuff, for some of the animatronic characters that I have never really mentioned on stream, the twisted one's the wolf. I don't know why, he just looks cool. And that's why I like him. Because it's cool and intense, and I like the fact that he has a, like, kind of, that half mechanic showing. It is cool. And I am just browsing the random shops here, seeing what they got, because some of these are actually, it looks like, based on slightly real places. So what is it, like a cereal bar? Apparently, 'cause there's things of cereal and stuff, and random. I have no idea what to think of this. Aside from it's just weird. And I would rock a place that did like cereal bar where you could just get cereal. That's a hair salon. Whoa, that got choppy. I think we will hop maps, folks, as this is like, it's kind of working, but my lord, is it getting like choppy. Like, I don't know about you folks, but my mouth did not move at all proper there. Visually, it was very off time. But now to find something entertaining, hopefully. And yeah, it's a kind of cool mall. Actually, once, Rebecca, yes, I have. I was on like a trip with my parents, and the hotel, they had like so many different types of cereal, like those little mini boxes. So I was just like, well, my parents aren't looking, so. And then just proceeded to mix all the cereals together into the biggest bowl they had at the little, like, buffet area of the hotel. I got a couple weird looks from staff, parents, and other kids alike, but I didn't care. I had me a yummy bowl of every cereal under the sun, pretty much, so. So you just see, like, little me, like, carrying multiple of those teeny little boxes in my arms, like, bringing them over to the table and just emptying out one, then the other. I think the only kind I didn't use was no. I did use Raisin Bran. I did use Raisin Bran too, so it had raisins and all sorts of things. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Thank you guys for helping me, like, reminding me of that experience. That was a bit of a, like, nostalgia trip. And yes, folks, I am looking for avatars for fun, trying to find a Vox one for fun, because why not? Do they really? Oh, it's retro. He's got the he's got the giant TV head, the poor antennas and all that. Oh my gosh. You can have the glass of whiskey. Yay, the orange turtleneck style. Wait, shark parts? I'm a shark. The dream has come true, Val. I'm a shark. That's his new body. I'm just being like, my dream came true, Val. I got upgraded to be a shark. Oh my gosh. Ooh, but does this one have what I hope it has? Because I liked the demon take on Vox. It was really cool. I liked it. But let's see, because this one. Let's see, screen. Just giving off light, don't mind me. There it is. There's the one I was looking for. Because I don't know, I love this like intense design Vox had for this version. And yeah, I never judge on people liking whatchamacallit, liking fictional characters. I like fictional characters myself. Wait, final. Oh, the crying. See, wires, big wires, small wires. We got all the wires. Help. So you can have him without his head, I guess. That is pretty funny. Oh. Oh wow, folks, let me anchor the camera here so you can actually get a full view of this. The wings. It's got the wings and they're animated. They actually screen. Ooh. This I like. I like that. And oh yeah, that is very accurate. He lost his mind. Oh heck yeah, they even have the final. Oh, I loved that. I would rock this coat in real life, folks. If I ever could, I would rock this Vox coat in real life. I love the kind of sleek tailoring stuff. That's probably because I'm super skinny. So everything looks baggy on me. So when I find something that's nice and sleek, that fits me nicely instead of looking like I'm wearing a tent. Oh, so I can do the Vox Populi version too. I should probably get rid of them wires, though, because that's kind of getting in the way here. I can stick out my tongue for no reason, I guess. The mute, I still love that. Just him getting muted. Wait, memes. Okay, I'm worried. We got. That just why is that so fitting? Oh, that's fitting for the channel. The sad Lucy. Good God. There is just random stuff everywhere. I have no idea why any of these are here, but some of them are. Holy moly! Oh, good lord. That is. No words. Alright, now where were the wires? I need to remember where the wires were. There they are, there they are. And it's okay. But yeah, there is some random meme material right there. Very random meme material, but meme material nonetheless. Uh, interesting. Definitely interesting. But yeah, folks, I thought, heck, I'll look up Vox, see what we get. Yeah, I kind of like it. I like it. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing great today. I know I am doing pretty good. Tired but good kind of a situation. So I mean, it's nothing to complain about really. It's more just work. But as I said earlier, I may be taking this week off because of, just needing some rest, needing a quick break, all of that good stuff. Well, there are a lot of different Voxes. But I mean, I'm not surprised. I know I found, God knows how long ago, one of the like twisted ones, an avatar. But I will try and look that up later. Oh heck yeah, that is awesome that you saved a baby pigeon. Hmm. Trying to think of like avatars to randomly search for, but I have no idea. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Let's see. This will be a surprise. Done. I believe I have seen one of those before, yes. I believe so. Which, I can actually look for that in a sec. But currently, I am looking at just glam rock ones in general. Because I am curious. Wait, what? Okay, now this I am curious about, very much so. Glamrock Spring Trap, or Glitch Trap? This is interesting. Ooh, I like his cane. That's cool. Aside from that, I can't really do much, and it's very short. Although I'm probably assuming that that is due to, like, height. What the? Oh, he's got little buddies. Look at them. They're so cute. Don't know why they're there, but apparently they're there. Yar. Alright then. They have Sparky. Glamrock Sparky. That's cool. Apparently there are a lot of different variations on Glamrocks. Yeah, folks, we will look up the count the ways in 1 second here. I just want to do one more page as I am kind of curious if there's anything else. Okay. Now they caught my curiosity big time. Glamrock Lloyd? Or would people prefer something a little different, like something a little more newer? Glamrock Scurvy? Or wait, we could go more classic. Rambly? Welcome to the Pizzaplex. That is, yeah, this, like, and no worries, Shade, it's all good. Yeah, the chin on the glitch trap is just weird. Alright, let's see. Come on. Let me copy paste. I'm trying to make it easier on myself here. There we go. Now I got it copied so I can just paste it in there. And oh yeah, Rambly is just adorable. Even in this form, it's kind of just cute. Let's see, textures. Rambly gloss, conductor. Okay, that is cool. Props, what he got? I have a train! There we go. Now you guys can see. He's got a full train. Alright, let's get rid of that. The critter cuff. The Rambly plush. Apparently they also have the golden. Super rare. Oh, he's a drummer. So that's what they gave him. The conductor plush. I like that. Wait, sus? Wait a minute. Type of thing. Oh, all right. Let's find the Count the Ways one now, folks. But that, yeah, I like the expressions on this. I'm kind of a little distracted by how funny that is. No, heck yeah, that is an awesome song. All right, let's see. There are quite a few variations on Count the Ways. So let's see here. Yeah, we'll go with version 3 of that one. Well, that's not creepy. All clean. Okay. All right, so this one seems a little broken because it has some toggles that don't work. But we can, explore and see which ones.
See which ones have what? Nothing but animations. Yeah. Nothing but animations. Yeah.
All right, let's see here. This is a very spooky take on it. Well, that's not creepy at all. Okay, I like the microphone they gave this one. This is a cool looking microphone. Tasty too. I don't know why that popped into my brain. What? Not quite sure why this is here, but apparently this is amongst some of the avatars is Helpy.
I got a taser.
Happy, bored. Shocked. Confused? Close eyes. Let's see. Happy? There we go. But yeah, folks, apparently there's not too many of those, at least under that name, but there could be more. You know, because I found over time there's like a different amount of things. Like this is another version of that that's a little different, more stylized, I guess. Which, yeah, looks kind of weird. Oh, that even has the face on the inside variant, I guess. And so every now and then it'll, like, Jocelyn move if you have those on. Skin? What does this do? Oh, you can change his appearance. And yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff here. They even have a avatar of Millie. Well, their take on Millie, because I don't quite know if it's accurate. I am not a big reader of the books. Have read some parts, but that was research based to be like, okay, let's find out. I have another idea on how we do this. Fun time. Because also I am kind of searching for, like, Funtime Foxy avatars as well through this. Interesting take for Funtime Foxy. I like it, though, kinda. Huh. Interesting. Heck yeah, and I bet it's pretty creepy, yeah. What the? Made a little noise when I entered, apparently. Oh shoot, I've been scooped. Okay, that's cool. They have a... Oh, they have the Silver Eyes version. Okay, that's cool. And with, like, little sound effects. I know you folks can't hear them, but yeah, there's, like, little sound effects to go with it. Up. I told you I could probably, if I looked this up, find more. And I was right, because here's another Count the Ways. With... apparently the chest opens? Let me check something here. Toggles. Accessories. Open hatch. There you go. See, this is what's inside. Apparently. Don't know if you folks could see that, but I could. Yeah, and he doesn't have the hat. Let's see if there's the hat. Yeah, hat and bow. There we go. Now it's back.
I feel oddly naked right now. Wait a minute. When I left the house, I knew something was missing.
And I would totally sing a little bit of it, but as I said last time, folks, I've heard recently that you can now get copyright issues for that. So I would totally, like, in the Funtime Freddy voice sing that, but Apparently that is not allowed, and this is an animated one, which is cool and all, but I want one that doesn't feel like I'm, like, observing something else. Okay. So this has different animations from the game. There's one of the ones I liked. For Funtime Foxy ones. Because I don't know, I found this version cute. It could have claws, it could have, the more this or that type of appearance. I like it. Yeah, I've heard some people say they're the same. I've heard some people say they're different. I don't know, honestly. And I honestly have the same question myself. Are they the same? Are they different? It is a very interesting little dilemma of are they the same or are they different? Ooh, yay, another one. I had found over time, folks, quite a few like Funtime Foxy ones that I liked, and this was one I liked where it's meant to be Lolbit, but it can also be Foxy. Or Funtime Foxy, I mean. So I was like, I like this. The hair does. Whoa, the hair is definitely. It didn't used to do that, so I think the avatar is glitching a bit. So for now, I think I will stick with that other one. Because oddly enough, that little hair glitch is just gonna bug the heck out of me. So now it's to Glam Time Foxy, because that's what the other one that I was previously wearing is. This is Glam Time Foxy. Or yeah, Glam Time Foxy. So it's a glam rock version of Funtime Foxy, and I love it. Okay, that makes sense then. Technically, it's like canon in the books. And yeah, I can understand that. The friend who's kind of like, "Hey now, calm down." I back when I had really bad anger issues, I had a couple of friends who would help me like that. They would be like, "Come on, dude, calm down. It's all good." But yeah, there are plenty of different variants on like the Funtime characters. Yay. I did just find I know I've worn it on stream before, but there is a version of Funtime Freddy that I still love appearance-wise for like avatars I've found on VR chat, which is this beautiful variant that I really like because it's just cute and funny. And I just oddly like the idea of a big fluffy version of him. And yes, for those of you wondering,
There's Bon Bon.
but I also find it funny though that Bon Bon, yes, there's Bon Bon. But then when they don't have Bon Bon,
Bravo. Oh. Where's my spare hand?
you suddenly like,
Where's my spare hand? I need to give somebody a round of applause.
either that or we could go with one joke of,
Oh, I have one thing to say to you. It's an inappropriate gesture, but anyways.
just going like realizing like, wait a minute, I can't do that in more than one way. Shoot. And yeah, I love it. I love it.
Go get him, Bon Bon.
Yeah, this version is just so gosh darn fluffy. And I loved that fact that there is a fluffy version of Funtime Freddy out there. Yes, yes, I have. And yeah, he's like a stress toy.
You know, when I get really stressed or angry, I play fetch with Bon Bon.
I used to have a Funtime Freddy avatar that I had gotten like down the habit of like, or I had gotten down the skill of being able to like trigger it popping off of the avatar, so turn it off as I went. And so it just looked like when I would do it, I think there's on stream, there's a moment of it where I huck Bon Bon is what it appears as in one of the older streams. So I have somewhere in one of the older streams, Glamrock Freddy Funtime Freddy being like,
Go get him, Bon Bon.
and then doing the Bon Bon voice being like, wait, no. Boom. Bon Bon just flying off, basically, is what it gave the appearance of, even though I'm just like making it toggle on and off, but God, did it work. It looked hilarious. Heck yeah, that is awesome. But yeah, folks, aside from the news of possibly taking a break this week, which I will, more officially announce it on the channel on Monday, if I am taking the week off or not. But I'm more heavily leaning towards I am. But all Patreon requests and such will be fulfilled. So no need to worry. Everybody who's on Patreon who has requests or commissions will get their commissions still. Oh, wow. Oof. Little tired. Oh my gosh, yes, and you folks will be able to see it actually. Yar. It's the Circus Foxy. Oh my gosh. That is cute. And I like that it's done in this. All he has is a sad expression. It's either normal, sad. Yar. Just that image too of him, like in this version. I find this version kind of interesting. Come on, Glamrock Weathered, Foxy. Because today, folks, we're just kind of browsing, checking out avatars, seeing what we got here. There's definitely some interesting ones. This is weird but cool. I like it, but I don't, not because it's poorly done, just because it kind of makes me feel like bad for poor Foxy. It's like gets the Glamrock upgrade and then gets left behind. Oh shoot, he can have just the destroyed. Oh wow. Customizable. Let's see, chest belt, hook. That's cool. He can actually have his hook or not. I like the ones with those, as I've said, folks. Performance? Guitar? Oh, he's got an old worn out guitar. Okay, that's cool. Mic menu. I can have a mic stand and everything. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff to this. I like this. This is cool. Oh yeah, you can find like moon and sun avatars by the ton here. If you look up like sun or moon, boom, you will find tons of different types of avatars of them. Which is cool. It's pretty cool. Ooh, Glamrock candy. I like this. Although personally, for like the Five Nights at Candy's characters, I know they're evil, they're messed up, but I found the rat pretty cool design wise. It was pretty intense looking, and that's kind of what drew me to it. I was like, wow, you are creepy looking, buddy. You are intense. A stylized Foxy. What we got here? Oh, for how like count the ways? Like how I think that would work? Well, this is a very thin Foxy, but I kind of like it. That was me back in me younger days. It's instantly winning me over. Even more so. Even more. Wait, it says grab the eye patch to lift. How do I... That was random. I don't know what just happened there, folks. Everybody still here? Am I back? We good? Okay, cool. Whew, that was spooky. Not so much spooky, but just like, ooh. Speaking of spooky, spooky eyes. Yar. Okay, cool. I was hoping that I didn't, like, mess up the whole gosh darn thing by doing that flashlight. I got a flashlight. I stole the security guard's flashlight. That's all I can think for that. Yar. I stole the security guard's flashlight. Meanwhile, there's the security guard being like, "Oh, jeez, what do I do now?" Right. And I thought I would think probably knowing that like some of the animatronics from the Funtime group kind of have the uh like lure type of audio stuff. I believe, if I'm remembering the lore correctly, it's been God knows how long, but even if not, that there's always, like, since they can play audio, there's the possibility in my mind that it could be like subliminal audio hypnosis, because there is stuff like that where it's like audio layered behind music or things like that in order to have it, like, put a message in your brain without you realizing. But then, like, hypnosis is one of those topics that's like, how can I put it? It's weird because hypnosis is a in between, at least in my opinion, reality and fiction type of thing. The views of what hypnosis can really do are often very far from what it actually can do. You know. So there is that, but subliminal audio would kind of be a thing I could see the Fun Times using, because they often have like music playing when you encounter them, not all the time, but when you encounter them frequently, they will have like some audio in the background that's playing that seems to be coming from them. So in theory, it could be a situation like that. And yeah, it could be eye contact based too. That is definitely a thing. There's also all sorts of different ways to hypnotize people. Like, one hypnotist I had seen, he literally, as he was talking, was going like this. But he started humming a tune at first, so it seemed as if, like, oh, he's just remembering a little tune in his head. That's why his finger is bobbing. And then he's like, and this entire time you've been watching my finger, concentrating on it, without even realizing your mind has been focusing on my finger. And it's the rhythm, the repetition that kind of sets you into this mental rhythm and gets your brain going, oh, it's okay. Yeah, and things like that. It's a odd process. There's a lot of stuff. I am no expert by any means. So yeah, personally, I can't really see. Well, that looks like a cool version of Foxy. But yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff to that. Yes, a treasure chest of flashlights. Foxy, what's in this treasure chest? Yar, that be my special collection of flashlights. It is tradition, you know, to steal at least one flashlight from every night guard. Meanwhile, the Pizzaplex wondering why their budget for flashlights has really skyrocketed of late. Yar! It's got a sword. Couldn't cut butter, sadly. Fazwand? Oh. I love it. Don't worry. It's copyrighted a Faz sword. It's not what you think. Stop calling it that, kid, or Lucas is gonna be suing us. That joke. If anybody gets what I'm trying to say there, then points. That is great timing. That after you say that, I had said the quit calling it that, kid. We're gonna get sued. But yeah, folks, I hope everybody is doing great today. Oh, ooh. I know I'm doing pretty gosh darn good today. As I said before in the stream, a little tired, but that's another reason why I feel like maybe it'll be a good idea for me to take the week off from YouTube for a little bit, get some of the extra work I have done, because I have some extra things. But yeah. That is great. I'm happy you're having fun. I always like to know that you guys are enjoying the stream and having fun. That's always good. Let's see what other maps we got here to explore randomly. I'm currently checking some of the maps that have been updated that I favorited, but there's none that are really, I'd say, worthwhile to go check out. But that doesn't mean that we can't find others. Well, this is updated. I'm quite curious. Because this is that map that I found before of Sweet Street from Poppy Playtime. So let's see how this is. Oh yeah, I feel like Foxy would steal quite a few things claiming it was his pirate treasure now. Oh wow, they added quite a bit. They added like Dog Day says fetch. Me just Uh, that totally doesn't look slightly disrespectful. If Dog Days in my version was that scale, I swear I'd probably get like glared at by him and he'd be like, "You can put me down now." Totally being respectful to Dog Days. Totally not picking him up randomly and being like, "Aren't you just the cutest little buddy?" Oh yeah, Catnap is awesome. I cannot agree. I like Catnap too. That and I had a ball, like, and still am gonna, because I'm still doing work on my Poppy Playtime series, but definitely having a lot of fun and an interesting time doing the whatchamacallit, yeah, doing Catnap's voice. It is very fun, a little bit tough sometimes because I'm having to like what you guys hear is slightly different from the editing version because for the editing version you guys hear like a deep, like the final version, a deep, like kind of creepy, slight whispery. But in reality, what I am having to do throughout that, folks, is I'm basically having to talk like this the entire time. So, as I'm talking, I'm doing this overdone whisper. And that's my catnap. Like that's how I have to do that. Is it's literally just me like whispering the entire time. That's the secret. You know my secret now. You've discovered it. So for those of you who had wondered what my catnap actually sounds like underneath the effects, there is your answer. It is a dude whispering as loud as he can. And I find that amusing that that's how I had to do it. Okay, that is awesome. Heck yeah. I honestly love how creative all of you folks are. Mm, that is cute of your dog to do. I have no idea where this tunnel leads. Ah, back out there. Questions have been answered. So yeah, this is a fairly small map. I actually just thought of another thing we could check out at the Avatar Search World, folks. So we may be hanging out there because I'm curious. It's been a while since I have been on this game, so I want to check for a certain avatar and see if there's new ones. Oh heck yeah, Asgore is awesome. He's like for Undertale characters, I found him awesome. Hmm. I would say for Dr. Sawyer, it would be something more along the lines of like similar the subliminal audio stuff, things similar to how they do it in the game. But if we're talking like screen version, he could literally just probably brain work. Work with me here. You had it a second ago. Give it back. You had it a second ago. Give it back. That was it. Brain finally worked. Sorry, just random audio when I put on this avatar, I just hear the prototype will save us. I'm like, ooh, I got me a hoodie. But yeah, so basically, I feel like, whoa. I feel like he would probably use his screen to mess with people's heads, show hypnotic visuals, things like that. And I do not know why this made my avatar so dark. This is weird. I mean, it should show, but apparently not. So he's kind of just in darkness right now, folks. But this was a catnap I liked the design of a while back. I'm just kind of sad you folks can't really see him. Because it's more like a kind of gangly, lanky looking take on him, and I liked it. Wait, did they bring back one of the ones that I did really like? Because there was a stylized version. Okay, this is basically the one that I just had on, folks, but a little different texture, it looks like. Yeah, this is the same. Just some slightly different effects, because it's got the hoodie and I think one other effect on it that I liked, which was appearance. There we go. Teeth. You got the teeth. But yeah, this is one version. I wish that I could still find an old version I loved. But it does appear to this day that variant that I loved once long ago is gone. But it happens. That's how I look at it for these things, folks. It happens. Yeah, Yarnaby is pretty awesome. Yeah, that is not a baby. I am very much with you on that. That the first time I saw Catnap, I was like, what is that? Because all you just see is like the back part of him at one point just kind of slink in and then slink up, leaving like scratched letters on the wall. I'm like, ew, that's nice. Why are you clawing letters to me on the wall? Like, being like, let me just finish the hi, how are you? It's the H. But yeah, I definitely, I don't know, I liked Catnap. He was definitely cool. So that's what happens when I press that button. I wonder if in a different map, folks, if the Catnap will show up a bit better. The other one. Plus, I'm also curious because apparently they updated yeah. This is a big cat, Ollie. What do I do? I felt for that too. Like, Ollie, you sent me here, but I don't know if I should be here. Is this all good, bad? What's going down here? I don't like this. Whoa, lag. The lag is real. Hmm. Well, look at this. They have quite a few other avatars here. None of which catch my attention. But let's see how they updated the dollhouse. Definitely a few props that have been added or touches, like the little lights on the candles. Yeah, that doesn't look creepy, just seeing Catnap's eyes glowing in the darkness. I'm honestly very curious about some of these things. Oh, they added lights to the car. That's new. So there are one or two new things in here that were not here before. But there are one or two things about Lily's home over time from wandering around this map, folks, that I started to wonder about. Like, there's in one of the maps, there's intercom systems, like little intercom boxes, and I forget where, but in Lily's house, there are some of those intercom boxes here and there in certain rooms, and they look like the sort that you're supposed to, like, speak into and communicate with the people on the other side of the device. Yes, where is it? Yeah, like in this room here. Mind you, in this place the texture's a little wonky, but if you folks look, there's that. Now, in the kitchen, there's a better detailed one. And I even, like, looked in some of the scenes of the game to double check. And, yeah, you can tell that there is, like, there's something there that looks like one of those intercom boxes. So it kind of portrays the vibe, at least to me, is that people could have communicated with Lily, so the prototype in theory could communicate with Lily through intercom systems like he does with the player. So I mean, who knows? But that's just a theory. And I'm not saying the rest because I'm not getting in copyright trouble. But you know what I mean. But yes, this. If you look, it's a little intercom system with different numbers and such. Intriguing, isn't it? So in theory, folks, the prototype could have been talking to Lily the entire time. And yeah, of course you could say it. Yeah, I could see it. Oh, I'm so done with this. Either that, or just for a cat joke. All right, now drink your water. We promise there's nothing to put you to sleep in it. Catnap. pushes glass off of table. Just the cat knocked off the table. And yep, exactly. But that's my game theory, is that the prototype, because they are in certain rooms in here, rooms which I feel are rooms that would be important, that would have frequent activity, that the prototype could then call her through these and speak with her through these devices in order to influence her, or just give her orders, even like be like, before the player gets there in the game, be like, they're on their way, watch out for them, kind of a thing. Which, speaking of the prototype, I'm not saying when, but something's coming related to the prototype, ASMR wise. So there is that. So I'm not going to say much more because I don't want to give things away to the addict. But that is something that's going to be happening. Is there is going to be some stuff related to the prototype story-wise happening. And we are now on top of the house for some reason, and I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Whee! Yeah, pretty much. And welcome back, Alec. I hope your nap was good. I am definitely taking myself a quick nap after I have dinner because, my lord, I am tired of late, folks, as I said previously. But I am also going to truck through, get work done as I should. Now then, let's test that other avatar, because I'm curious. And sorry for not responding as quick to some of the questions and such. Today, it's just I am a bit out of it, a bit tired and hungry. Because I did not have dinner last night. I know I'm silly. There we go. Now you can actually see him, and he's not, like, completely shadowed out. My shiny teeth in me. I hope I don't get copyrighted strike for that. Oops. So what does this do? Because there's like a toggle for the fog. Well, I know this much, folks. It spreads the fog behind him. Like, wherever I go or stand with this effect on, folks, I've just got that going. Oh, okay, so the second one is literally just a giant AoE. Like, giant area of effect for it. Ooh, nightmare gas. What does that do? Oh, okay, so that's when it's just out of the mouth. Like in the game, how when the nightmare effect happens, he's just puffing the red mist out of his mouth like that. Yee, that's creepy. Oh, that's cool. Apparently, I have my own ID. That's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, folks, I hope everybody is doing great today. Because I know I sure as heck am doing pretty good, as I said, aside from being a bit sleepy, but it happens. You know, you take the good with the bad and the bad with the good when you can. Yep, he has an ID. Speaking of, I just thought of something I want to snag avatar-wise from this world. At least if I'm remembering, this world has the version that I... Yes. No, let's see. Teleport back to a place that actually has, like, some lighting. In certain spots, I guess. There we go. Because now you can kind of see this in all of its glory, folks. This is a version I really liked. Yes, he has legs, but he also has the multiple arms. He has...
Hi there. My name is Ollie.
Do you think they'll buy it? Random other toy fright, like scared, like yes. Like definitely, yeah, totally. They'll buy the true Oliver. I'm just imagining him doing that.
Hi there. My name is Ollie.
For Lathe, now that is a tough one. I don't know. I don't really see Lathe as the sort to... Best way to put it, like, get his hands dirty. Lathe doesn't seem like the type who would be doing the hypnosis or the tricking fully himself. He more seems like the type who often has other people make the point for him, or other people do his dirty work, unless he feels like everyone else, which I could see this happening a decent bit because of some of the moments with Lathe. He kind of seems to treat some people as if, like, I'm surrounded by idiots here, and I'm one of the few smart people. Which is kind of funny, considering some of the things, lore-wise, with Lathe. But, if he were... That is a tough one. If he were to use hypnosis, how would he go about it? Maybe... I mean, I could see him doing more old school hypnosis, pocket watch, and, you know, the relax, it's okay. Like, soft spoken to lull them into a false sense of relaxation, and hypnosis, things of that nature. Type of person. But I honestly see him as more the type who wouldn't do stuff like that, because he could always... or would always be the type in my mind to be like, all right, look, we have a subject who needs to be hypnotized. you're going to be dealing with this person or this individual or creature, whatever he feels like referring to them as. I see Lath as the type that after a certain point he stopped seeing like people and started seeing profit. If you get what I'm saying. He started seeing dollar signs rather than a human for the toys. So that's my view on Lath in a weird way, is that Lath is after a certain point, like, not that he had any compassion to start with, but that he definitely is an ambitious man who, when he saw the potentials of what could be done, saw dollar signs. You know, people here at the factory have been saying that I'm unethical. All I say to that is, I type the numbers of the statistics of our results into a calculator and I see a little happy face. That's all. Yes, I stole part of that joke from Cave Johnson. I forgot the actual joke, but I wanted to vary it a bit for Lath there and being like, you type those numbers into a calculator and you see a little happy face. He's just like, this is great. This isn't bad. This is good. We're making profit. Don't worry. Because now all I'm imagining is Lath Pierre, who is it? Mr. Krabs joke. So, why are you doing this? Money. That, but instead it's just, so, Lath Pierre, why are you doing this amazing new toy line? Money. And any other reasons? Money. Oh, and more money. Just grabbing the microphone. Oh, and more money. I could see that too. I could see that too as well for Lath. But I feel he's more the sort to, like, not get his hands dirty, as I said, if he... Because he has so many different people that he can be like, this person is trying to tell company secrets, get rid of them. This person is doing that, do this. I forget when, but there is one time that I'm like, oh, he definitely has it in him to do things like that. He just doesn't. Because at one point in one of the audios, he mentions, like, oh, I would just love to wring their little neck. Or their neck, like, just, and you hear, like, this sound in his voice, like, he's, like, physically, like, making a choking motion and, like, gripping his hands together, force in his voice, like, he's not just being like, oh, I just, like, not literally, but I'm this mad I could, like, punch someone type of attitude. No, it's legit him being like, oh no, I'm so angry with this person, I could legit go over there and just strangle this employee. And I'm like, okay. Noted. Lath Pierre has that in him. That's why when I play him in the ASMRs, I often tend to add details of him having moments of being a bit more aggressive than, in theory, in my mind, the way I play him in that other employees would have seen. It would only be reserved for certain employees who are at a certain pay grade and certain level in the factory. Otherwise, he's just a boss. But aside from that, he's somebody you don't mess with because he can either fire you or worse. I still say probably through spoken word type of hypnosis where there's no item used or video screens or things. It's just purely your voice. You speak in a relaxing, calm, even tone. And it kind of puts you at ease and stuff. Either that or he'd do, as I said, like old school pocket watch. You're getting very sleepy. And the pocket watch, like, the whole this, where it's kind of doing the do, 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 do. Yeah, or send you to Boxy Boo. That is very possible. But yeah, that's why I play him with a touch of that, because the vibe I got from some clips I found of the voice actor being interviewed and how he played him in the direction he went with it definitely works in my mind, and I liked it, and I kind of wanted to take those aspects and work upon it a little bit as well, but kind of add my own, because so far in the game you don't encounter big moments with him. You encounter audio tapes and recordings and things like that, where some of these recordings and audio tapes were publicly accessible to they were accessible to other employees. So obviously he's not going to go around being like, we need to have more children for the experiments, there have been too many casualties, or something like that. You know, he can't say stuff like that in a normal context of audio tapes that would be found. But when it comes to more secret stuff, he can outright threaten to shove an employee off of a ledge. Type of stuff, and be, A-okay. Because nobody else knows. So I wanted him to be played a little 50-50, where it's the public face of Leith Pierre and then the company face of Leith Pierre, and you're encountering both, just one's revealing itself slower. Yes, very true. Yeah, like, don't mess with Boxy Boo. He's not good. You go chomp chomp. I could see that, or honestly, in my mind, I half wonder, with a lot of the higher ups in the company being behind that whole send this employee to Boxy Boo plan. I kind of have an eerie suspicion that Yarnaby had like hunted down employees before for Sawyer, because things got discovered, and basically Sawyer was like, get them before they run away. So yeah, I have a weird feeling about that. I do like Yarnaby, but I feel like Yarnaby was kind of used unwittingly in some moments. And not just as who they were originally, which I forget the name. But I know like Yarnaby character-wise has another name. Yeah, exactly. The whole Yarnaby Sikkim type of thing. Yes, Quinn. Thank you. And yeah, I feel like he would definitely, like, there was some respect there for Sawyer and Sawyer for Quinn, because they were both very similar in some ways, but I could also see the way Sawyer is, that he seems like a person who, even if he becomes slightly attached to something, after a certain point just goes more clinical and is like, well, the result needs this, so, oh well, we'll do what we need to do to get the result. Whether that means, like, that's how I'll put it. That's how I'll put it without getting in YouTube trouble. That Sawyer probably would often, even if he became compassionate towards subject would be more than likely okay to terminate said subject if the results were not what he wanted and they were no longer of use to him. But Yarnaby kind of is more useful than most people realize to the Doctor because he is a guard dog. In theory, he could stop others from spying on Sawyer or hurting him or things like that. Because there is reference to Yarnaby being like fiercely loyal to the Doctor. So there's that. And yeah, I love this avatar. This is like one of my favorite Yarnabys because it's just cute.
But then suddenly it does this.
Chomp chomp.
Brushy, 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 brushy.
And yeah, I have to say that yeah, definitely he is extremely loyal and nice, and I liked that. I liked Yarnaby in general, just because I don't know. I found Yarnaby, even in the normal form, like so adorable. What happened there? There we go. For some reason, that hair just like messed up. But yeah, definitely, definitely interesting. Some of the theories I've been kind of now that I've been working more on the story, I've kind of been like figuring out, I guess, my own theories on things. Like, I also have the theory that Yarnaby doesn't remember much from their past. At all, you know. Well, folks, it is getting close to that time when the stream will be coming to an end soon. And I know that is a bit sad, but good news is, even though I'm taking the week off probably, I will most definitely be streaming that weekend. So I will still be streaming again because I knew I laxed on that. But I know you guys aren't the type of people who are like, "Oh, you need to be streaming." But still I feel like I owe you guys because, you support me so much. So I feel like, I owe you guys a stream next weekend as well to make up for the lack of stream last weekend and the weekend before, I believe. If not, then, either way. Twice as good either way. Let's put it that way. But yeah, folks, I hope everybody is doing well, as I've said quite a few times, I just realized. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well and that their weekend goes great as well. Up. Yep, there goes the alarm. Yep, folks, it is 8. So that means probably going to be ending the stream very soon here because sadly my headset always loves to die out on me before 8. Or before 9, brain. But yeah, folks, I hope everybody is doing good, and I know that this stream was a little quieter than some of late. But that is mainly just because, as I said, I am pretty exhausted. But we will most definitely be working on it. I don't know why I went droopy dog all of a sudden. That was funny. We'll need to figure out why. But yeah, folks, so I hope everybody has a great weekend today because well, great rest of the weekend because I know I'm definitely going to have a pretty good weekend. Oh, wow. I know one thing I need to do, and that is sleep and coffee. Coffee, yeah, maybe coffee instead of sleep, but we'll see. Definitely one of those things I do frequent, folks. People tell me to sleep, but I'm like, but coffee. Sleep is for the weak. Coffee is for the strong. Just kidding, folks. Do not take that seriously because sleep is good. Although one of these days, I swear, I need that on a t-shirt or a coffee mug. Sleep is for the weak. Coffee is for the strong. Wait a minute. 1 second. I have not done this voice in a long time. Tiger. You know what they say. Sleep is for the weak. Coffee is for the strong. Good night, everybody. And thank you all for coming to the stream, everybody. I hope you all have an awesome afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it may be for you. And remember, as I always say, you are awesome. You are amazing. Don't go changing. And also remember, folks, be yourself, be amazing, and be creative. See you guys, and until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful time. And thank you once again for coming to the stream. I had a lot of fun coming back, folks. See ya. Good night, everybody. Good night, Gamma. Good night, Alec, Kaylee, everybody, Crystal, Rebecca, everybody who's here, and everybody who isn't even. Good night if you're watching this back. Good morning if you're watching this back in the morning. And good afternoon if you're watching it in the afternoon. Hope you all had fun. See you guys. Bye-bye. And heck yeah, Painter Cat Crew for life. See you guys.